getting right to it. Okay, I mentioned that our most important relationship is with Source and that we're observers. They're like in the topics, I believe, of my videos, right? So let's talk about that. We are literally observers. We watch things come into us. That is what manifestation is. We watch things that we attract to us by the words that we say out of our mouth, by the actions that back up those words, but not that deep. It is not that deep. The actions are not about, oh, well, if I said this, I should be doing something in that arena. Not necessarily. Really. Actually, some of the most amazing ways to detach is to literally get up and go do something that has nothing to do with what you were just working on. So it might be to, let's say, if you were doing some type of woo woo work, might be to get up and go make yourself a sandwich because you're really hungry and you just really want to taste the mayo, the turkey, the cheese, the lettuce, the tomato, the onion, and the slight crisp of the bread because you've toasted it and you've put all this together and now you're eating it. It is the easiest and quickest way to detach and let something go. But also loosely observe everything that's coming in and maybe alerting you to the fact that your manifestation is imminent or it's there. Now, this is the next thing. When we're looking at what the bleep, when we're watching that, or when we're thinking about the fact that we're observers, we're observing something that is there at all times, but maybe not in view. It could be completely gone and then completely coming together, coagulating really quickly for you in that moment. I know that sounds extremely magical. And why don't you see worlds going up real fast when you turn around for other people and yourself? I swear there's a collective component to that, right? But there is, if we're really looking at it, there is some process that says we are watching abundance come right into us. We are observing this happening, and not action observing. So we're not putting our stroke into it, trying to make it happen. We're not trying to get the canoe to come in to our specific areas where we want them to be. We are just watching to see what the canoe is going to do. And then noticing, oh, well, it might be coming over here because the riptide is doing something. The water is coming. Do you understand? It's more so observing things coming into you as opposed to trying to make them come into you. And when I say that, I'm talking about attracting good health, attracting money, especially money. Money has been the recent one for me. But attracting also good situations, attracting good timing, attracting a good decision legally, maybe, attracting darn near anything. Okay? You're just observing it coming into you. The the process then is to check your words, check what you're thinking, check how you're thinking, and then you will notice even more it comes into you. But like I said, my breakthrough came when I began to understand that we are loved at such a high point, high, like above us, that no matter what we pick, we are going to receive it. So why not pick what you want as opposed to picking the struggle? And that has made a lot of difference for me. So I wanted to make sure I got on here and talked about that. Let me see. Man, y'all are brutal in these comment spaces. Brutal. Y'all got Oh my goodness. What am I yapping about? Black mama? Oh my God. Man. Listen, this late. I knew I was taking a chance coming on here, and that's why I'm not staying that long. Because y'all are ridiculously vicious in these comments. But as I have said, bow, there goes my buddy. And stop smiling. Okay. Essentially, you observe your life coming into you, doing what you wanted to do by watching it. There's no action really on your part that's necessary. Another thing that came forward by listening to a video I did a few days ago. Again, you're observing. And when you are observing, what does that mean? You're looking, you're being aware of what's going on around you. And for those in the back that are being exceptionally rude in those comments, trying to be just like that, my point to you is that you can watch all the good stuff come in or watch all the bad stuff come in, but whatever it is you're watching is what's coming in. They always said what you focus on, but they weren't telling you that the focus is through your eyeballs. It's not necessarily so much in your action. It's not necessarily so much in your active, busy, mumbo jumbo type of work that we all tend to do because I got to be doing something that shows that I'm trying to do this. That's not true. That is the biggest lie of all. That's not true. Okay? Bottom line, for things to come in, just observe them and watch them come in. And you have to pay attention to the hiccups. When I say pay attention to them, you're not paying attention to the hiccups because you're going to go out and undo something that is messing up what it is that you're trying to do. You just notice, oh, okay. Oh, well, something else will come in with a solution for that, or I already have it, or something. You're just observing things all the way in to where you want them to be. You are not actively seeing the canoe come in and then walking into the water to help the canoe. There's no need. Let it come on in. And then when it gets to you and you want to grab it and help pull it, ask the person inside or whatever you're doing, that's fine. But there's no need for you to go out and start to grab it and pull it to you. It's just not necessary. We are observers. And our observing is our action. It's not actually putting hands on things and making stuff happen. That's not it. And I know a lot of people think that that would be the case, but it's not. Okay? Your main thing is to be aware of what it is that you want to experience. I'm doing it again. It's happening now. And so, are there backup activities that you can do that go along with it? Yeah, but it really almost has nothing to do with the thing that you're trying to manifest. It may be more along the lines of learning more. If it's about money, learning more about money's energy, appreciating it, what it means, paying attention to your goals. See if you see some email come through or you hear a word that just lets you know it's nearby. You're going to observe these things. You want to observe it. If there's an actionable step in that email, you're going to do what that email needs you to do. But if it isn't, if it's just, oh, this is a no reply, such and such, just to let you know, we confirm we have this. Okay, right? One of the words that I would take for instance, when it comes to money, stop saying, I want to make this amount of money. You're not making a thing. Money is just out there. That energy is so robust and so big. You're just observing it come right into you. You're not making it. If God is, but believing that we are. And so we think, oh, I have to go to this job, I have to do this, I have to do that. But no, it's about you observing that it's coming right into you. And I will get into more detail about that because I just had 2 major wins within the past few weeks. And I'm looking for even more to come through so I can give more detail because I think I've hit it. Think. And I want to share it with everybody because I think it's just I've put so much time into studying this, okay? And research and actionable experiential processes that I've put through and seen some stuff happen. And it's happened now twice, not just once. So, and I just keep upping the ante. But I want to make sure, the reason why I want to make sure before I'm really dropping this full blown is that it hits the third time. And not because, period, I've already kind of said it. Your intention in life is to observe. It is to watch things come in. That's what the whole purpose is. And it's so simple. And we're always doing it. But most of the time, it's being called by other things. It's being called by social media, television, radio, human beings, just drama after drama. And if you don't take time for yourself and say, I must do this for myself right now, then the ability for you to strike out and make life happen for yourself has been thwarted that much more. But that doesn't mean that you cannot still take the time to decide, I'm going to back up from this for a minute. I'm good for that. People know this about me. Like, yo, listen, I'm disappearing. I'm on a mission. I'll be back when I can. And there's no amount of time that you can put on me when it comes to that. Because when I'm busy working on something that I know is going to help a lot of people, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it done. So I'm working on this. But this one, I can't help but bubble over a little bit about and talk about it. I've done some live videos here. If you catch me live, you will hear me talking about it when I really feel, okay, this is that time to speak on this. But I tend to unlist those because I want to be clear on everything it is that I'm bringing when I officially put this stuff out there. So we have reached my little mark. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you to all the people who have passed through for all of your engagement because every bit of it helps me. Everybody have a very good Sunday. Peace.